podcast, another bottle of rosé.
Another bottle of rosé. How many times have we had rosé on the podcast? 3?
This might be our 3rd, maybe 4th.
We really need some better ideas.
There's only so many drinks in the world. We've had quite a bit of variety, I'd say.
Yeah. Also, like, there's only so much stuff I have in my fridge readily available.
Yeah.
Cheers. Ooh, okay.
That's good.
Welcome to the podcast. It's called Someone Hang Out With Us. I'm Haley.
I'm Michelle.
Thank you to someone who's definitely not listening, Daria Gristera, for this bottle of wine that was left in my fridge.
Oh, thanks.
Do you know Leah, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Leah and Daria came over and we ate 4 pizzas between 3 people.
Wow, that's amazing.
They're personal size, but
that's fine.
One was slathered in Nutella, so
Mm.
it was a successful evening.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to go back to that restaurant. Oh, by the way, if this restaurant wants to sponsor me at Dozino, I love you so much. Thank you so much. I'm in love with you. Yeah, we loved it so much there that Daria was like, hey, can Haley have her birthday here?
You could do it like a classic like elementary school pizza party. Like
that's a plan.
You like set up balloons and everything, and everyone gets like, you have like a theme. You could have like princess plates or like cars plates.
And they have a bocce ball court in the back.
What?
I mean, my birthday's in December, so like granted.
Oh, it's outside.
Yeah. It's
That's
gonna be
fun,
freezing.
though.
But yeah, and you know what they told me? If you make a reservation with under 16 people, you can do it for free. If you have 17 people, it's $300.
What? You just gotta be selective then.
Yeah. So I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Free? It's just a table of 16 people. But
Right.
you cannot have a table more than 16 people.
Exactly.
But if you got 2 tables...
I can't... No, they would catch on.
It doesn't matter if they catch on, it's 2 separate checks.
But they would be like, your party is really 30 people. Don't you think?
Not if it's 2 separate checks, because that means 2 waiters are getting paid the gratuity.
Here's something else I'm considering. I have a full-time job. I'll just put the money away and pay $300.
It is like almost a year away.
Yeah. And I think it'd be a lot of fun. And it would probably be like a few hours and then we could go out after. Anyway, is anyone interested in coming? Please email me.
Email Haley personally.
Yeah, my personal email. No. Email someonehangoutwithus@gmail.com if you want to come to my birthday. It's in December.
Oh my god, no.
And also if you want Michelle to plan it.
No, I
Let
can't. No more additional things for me to do.
I've planned too many of my own birthdays. Like, I deserve to have it planned for me, just saying. You don't have to do it.
I have never had my birthday planned for me.
Okay, but...
0 times in my life have I had my birthday planned for me.
Fine.
0 times.
But people do...
Okay, 0 times.
When you were a baby?
Okay, like, when I was incapable of speaking.
When you, like, went to Chuck E. Cheese for your birthday, no one planned that for you? Did you rollerblade?
When I was, like, young enough to go to Chuck E. Cheese for my birthday, I didn't go to Chuck E. Cheese. We had, like, a couple birthday parties when I was, like, a baby.
Did you do Color Me Mine? Plaster piece?
No.
Get out.
I didn't do any of that. When I was, like, in elementary school, I was like, I want to have a pool party. Can we have a pool party? And I planned the pool party, but my mom did, like, obviously the phone calls to the indoor pool so we could have a pool party. We did the racquetball club. And
yeah, right.
But I was like, that's what I want to do. And then in middle school, I was like, I want to have... Oh, the only time my birthday was planned for me, but I half planned it. I was planning a birthday party for myself in 6th grade. And I wanted like a t-shirt painting party. Mm-hmm. We're going to make t-shirts. And I had written up the invite list and everything, but like never got around to it. So my older sister took it all off my computer and threw the surprise party for me.
Aww,
that was the
sweet.
only time, though, that I've, like, really had something planned for me. Otherwise, I've just kind of, like, either if it was a party, I planned the party, or I was like, can we all go out, or can we all get brunch or dinner or whatever. And I don't know. I every year have, like, expectations for my birthday, and they're never met, so I've just decided to take it into my own hands.
That's what happened to me. I never had a good birthday ever until last year. Mm-hmm. And then I had the best birthday.
Yeah.
Because everyone was always like, oh, I at school, doing finals, or home, didn't want to hang out, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And even in high school, I was like, I don't know, people didn't care.
Well, people, like, do stuff, but it was always, like, in school.
Yeah.
And then it was, like, maybe you'd go and do something, but I was always too busy. Like, around my birthday, it was always, like,
but I'd be like, oh,
finals.
Do you guys want to come over and, like, play games? And everyone would be like, no. I know, I agree.
The thing that I've learned is, like, everyone has a birthday. So there's so many birthdays in the year, if you think about it, that, like, if I'm to expect everyone to, like, drop everything for my birthday and, like, go crazy about it, it's, like, when I think about it, there's so many, and if everyone did that, it'd be nuts. And, like, to have that every so often is fine, or to be like, I'm gonna take this and, like, plan a thing that'll be fun for everyone is, like, a totally other thing. But, like, to be, like, waiting for someone to do something about it is, like, everyone has a birthday. So as long as people who love me acknowledge it and don't, like, forget to wish me a happy birthday, I'm totally cool with it.
I think
because it's, like, that the things that, like, truly will get to me is, like, people forget to wish me a happy birthday, and it's, like, that's really mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I always see everyone else have so much fun on their birthday. I was sad.
The thing is, though, people on Instagram make it look like they had so much fun on their birthday, and it's like...
But I did have so much fun.
You did. We had a lot of fun on your birthday. But that's, like, rare.
And also, my birthday's close to Christmas, so it's like no one cares it's my birthday. You know what I mean? Because they're like, well, it's Christmas. So that's more important and more fun. And I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah. Anyway, we're having my birthday at Tozino.
We're having a lot of pizza for Ellie's birthday.
I'm so excited. Don't tell my Nana. She'll be devastated.
What if we just, like, had your birthday at your Nona's house?
That's a good idea. Everyone can come. I'll bring the wine.
That'd be so funny.
She'll make the pizza. See? Hassle-free. You get a free meal. Free wine.
Yeah.
You just have to drive me or something, you know? Like, there's always a catch, but...
Honestly, like, maybe I'll have my birthday at my parents' house.
That's fine.
This year. Like, because then I will, like, make everyone food, and no one will have to be, like, going out to a place.
I like going out.
Yeah, but the thing is, people bail on going out.
That's true, but then you know, like... Here's how I thought of it for my birthday. We had a big blowout, went to Atlantic City, right? Mm-hmm. The people who didn't want to come, I was like, I don't want you to come if you don't want to come. Because I'm in charge of you, and it's going to be boring and annoying to watch you mope. So come if you want to come. Don't come if you don't. Say happy birthday to me if you don't want to come. If you do want to come, let's get wasted and watch DJ Pauly D do the worst set I've ever seen.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He looked unwell.
No, he was unwell, like on crack cocaine.
He looked like he had maybe gotten Botox.
No, he got...
And also did a lot of drugs.
Yeah. No, but he got...
And he was 2 hours late.
He got bootleg Botox.
Yeah, no, it was like fake Botox.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 2 hours late for his set.
But I'm ready to take it easy this year for my birthday, even though it's only February. I mean, March is when this is posted.
It's going to be March, yeah.
And my birthday's in December. I'm ready for it.
I'm ready to not think about my birthday till the week before.
Gonna be the big 2-4.
Oh, I'm not gonna be big. I'm gonna be the big 2-3. Big 2-4. That seems so old.
I just said it. Like, I have an anxiety attack right now.
24. Sorry to anyone who's 24 is listening to this. We're having a hard time.
50.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. When we turn 20, people are like, I'm halfway to 40. It's like, shut up.
50 is a big deal.
No, it's not.
50 years old, you're going to die sooner than you were born.
Halfway, not necessarily. A lot of people live to 106.
I would love that. That's like the goal and the dream.
But people say like halfway to 50, but you already lived 25 years, and think about how long that took you to get there.
25 years. It's the same amount of time.
It's a long-ass time.
No, by definition, it's the same amount.
Right, but it felt like, if you think about, like, from the day you were born until right now, this very second, that was a long-ass time.
Yeah.
To do a whole other one of those just to get to 50 is like,
true.
Okay, I can deal with that.
That's true. But it goes by fast.
It does. The years
I remember
go by fast,
being like 10.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When you're 50, you remember being 20.
You remember a lot more than that.
Mm-hmm.
You're a lot of other ages.
Yeah, you remember being 5, you remember being 10, 23. Well, but I don't know. I just think, like, there's, like, this pressure to have, like, an amazing birthday. And, like, I think we forget that literally 365 days of the year, it is someone's birthday. And, like, that, yeah, it's really nice to have a day that's, like, about you and, like, it's fun. But then, like, when we have all these expectations and then we're disappointed, then it's just sad.
You don't love other people's birthdays?
Oh, I do love birthdays.
So,
I do, but I know that other people don't.
Love
so I try,
other people's birthdays?
Yes, so I try not to expect anything from other people. Because, like, I love birthdays, and I've been in situations where I'm like, let's celebrate your birthday! And the other person's like, no. And so, like, I love all sorts of birthdays.
You just, like, learn to adapt.
But I know other people don't.
Like, I have a friend who really doesn't like their birthday, and I'm like, okay, well then I'll show I care about you in a different way. Like, I'll, like, get you a trinket or write you a card or whatever, and that's enough for you, and that's fine. But for me, I'm like, I want you to celebrate with me. Like, I want to see you have fun at my expense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I want my birthday to be an excuse for my friends to have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Mm-hmm. I feel like sometimes, though, I feel like I'm, like, making people do something for me, and then I'm like, okay, let's not do it then.
I know. Listen, at this age, we all can choose what we want to do, and if you don't want to be part of my birthday, I invite you to let me know, because I don't care.
Yeah.
I want to be part of my birthday.
Yeah, seriously.
And if you don't want to be part of my birthday, big deal.
Yeah.
Like, I'll find someone else to be part of it.
Yeah. That's the thing, though, is, like, that's where our personalities differ. It's like, you're like, it's fine, I'll keep celebrating my birthday. Yeah. For me, it's like, you don't want to do it? Okay, let's not do it.
But that's how I used to be.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'll be like, if someone's like, but maybe I want to do something else, and, like, it's my birthday, I'll still be like, okay, we'll do that instead.
No.
And then I'm unhappy, but I won't say anything about it, because it's like, okay, fine.
You gotta get those friends who are like, Haley, it's your day, we're all just living in it. You know?
Yeah.
I have a lot of those friends, and, like, they rub off on your other friends. Honestly, they do. It works. Trust me. Anyway, why are we talking about birthdays?
Oh, because we're talking about how old we are.
Maybe because we were born in 1994 and 1995. But
I hate that we were born in different years.
Well, I'm older and smarter and wiser. By default. Listen.
I used to think I was older than my sisters because I was born earlier in the year.
No.
I was, like, convinced.
Michelle, backtrack.
This should have been
episodes.
I know, this should have been our other episode. I used to think that because I was born in April and my sisters were born in July and September, that I was, well, obviously I'm older than Juliana, doesn't matter, but I thought I was older than Alyssa because she was born in July and I was born in April, and I was like, but my birthday's first. I'm older.
Does your mom listen to this podcast?
No.
And your dad?
No.
Well, I'm pleading to them right now. Like, how did you let this person
But no,
think
everyone was like, no, Michelle, you're not. But I was like, but I should be.
You should be, so you were.
Yes.
Like, that was your reasoning.
That's my reasoning. I was young. I was very young.
I would never think that.
I was like maybe 5 or 6 when I thought this.
I always thought I was smarter than my sisters because I am. I think Deanna listens to this. It's cool. But I am. Like, I am smarter. Sorry. Like, I'm just saying. I'm, like, more intelligent and funnier. And
I would say my sisters are smarter than me for different reasons.
Academically,
I'm smarter than them for some reasons, and they're smarter than me for other
academically,
reasons.
my sisters are way smarter. Like, honestly, I'm an idiot. But
it's so not true.
In life, well, I don't know. We're all our own.
Everyone, yeah, that's the thing. Is like everyone has their strengths. Like Juliana is so good at writing and like so quick. Mm-hmm. And Alyssa is
because she's the youngest.
Yeah,
that's like me.
Yeah, and Alyssa is like got it together and she knows what she's doing and like is going play like she just like is very like logical and like thinks things through and like has her plan and like is doing her thing. And like I have my own strengths and like it's like we all like I look to them to be like, oh, they're so good at that. And then like I would hope that they look to me to be like, oh, she's good at that. That's her strength. You know what I mean?
That's very
Everyone's like
noble
got
of you.
their different areas.
Makes sense.
Like Juliana's so good with alpacas. I'm not that good with alpacas.
Well, Michelle, luckily in your life you don't need to be.
You never know.
You do. I think in this case. In this case of all cases, I think you do.
For the most part.
But the thing that my sisters gave me, and maybe Alyssa gave you this, is I have like better knowledge of the 90s than other people because I'm the youngest. And I was born in 94, so technically, I mean, I was a 90s baby more than you.
Yeah, a little bit more, yeah. I mean, we both like remember it.
Significant difference, I think.
It was like
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What grade were you in 1999? I went to preschool in 1998. And I went to pre-K in 1999. Were you the same?
I was in pre-K. Because I moved to New Jersey in 1999, and that was my first year of any schooling, because when I was in New York, I refused to go.
Oh, great. Yeah.
I would go, like, literally I would call my mom. I'd be like, I'm leaving.
And you're 3, and you would say, I'm leaving school right now.
I would cry, and I would demand that they give me the phone. And I would say, Mom, pick me up.
What
I
changed?
am not staying here. Take me home.
That sounds like me in 2011.
Well, I had a really hard time with school. Like, I was really, I think because my mom stayed home with me. When I was a baby. She was working until I was born, basically, and then was stay at home until I was like, I don't know, like 10. She can correct me on that. I don't know. So I was very attached to her, and I had a really hard time leaving her. So going to school was so like funny. Nuts. Like I couldn't do it.
That's
I was
like
so anxious
now
about
I'm
it.
so attached to it. When I was little, I'm pretty sure I was not.
Juliana wasn't, and Alyssa wasn't. I was like the crazy one who was like, I won't leave home. I wouldn't sleep over people's houses. I wouldn't do anything. Like I was so afraid to leave my mom.
Oh, that's
so I wouldn't go to
sweet.
school. So I started preschool when I was 4. That was my first schooling that I had. I didn't start when I was 3.
But it was pre-K, right?
It was pre-K because I did 1 year and then I went to kindergarten.
Wow. I thought you had to do preschool. I guess not.
No, preschool is more like advanced daycare. Yeah, you just got to do... I don't even know
that
if you
just
do
like
pre-K.
goes to show my mom couldn't wait to get rid of me. My mom was stay at home and she put me in preschool.
I mean, it's good because it'll get them like talking and learning and reading and everything sooner than like... Because they're going to listen to a teacher differently than they listen to a parent.
Yeah. That's true.
And it's just like a different environment to have them in and everything, you know?
Yeah. I think I liked school a lot until high school. And then in college, that was me. You in pre-K was me in college.
In college was when I like blossomed and I was like, I can be on my own.
No.
And before that I was not. I think it was when I went abroad that I was like, wow, I can do this. And then I would come back to school and not miss home. And like I would go home and be fine with being home, but I would also be fine with going back to Boston. And I was like, this is great. Like I finally felt like I could like be on my own, where I always had kind of like this anxiety about like leaving home and being home away from home for a long period of time.
Not me. I was so excited to go to college, and then after Thanksgiving break, I was like, never mind. And I remember trying to convince my parents that I needed to drop out.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and they wouldn't buy it.
Yeah, no,
good for them. But
my parents would have like, if I truly, truly wanted to, they would have let me. But like, I didn't.
I wanted to. Oh, I had a plan, and they were like, "No,
no." Well, because they like know you though. Like they know.
They were like, "Good one."
Yeah, they know like you could stick it out and you'd be fine, and it would be for the better.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ugh. Anyway, okay. So, what was your favorite thing that your older sister liked?
Oh, that's
when
so
you were
hard.
little.
I liked everything she liked. Anything she expressed any interest in, I was also interested in. I was that little sister.
I think me too.
I followed her everywhere she went and wanted to do everything she did, and like I believed everything she said. So it was like Juliana was not like that with me, but like I was like, oh, she knows, so I would pretty much do whatever. But my favorite thing she liked, as far as what, like pop culture,
yeah.
or
Like, things that people are, like, 90s. Things that people associate with the 90s.
Oh, my God. With the 90s? Early 2000s is easier, but 90s... she was obsessed with Avril Lavigne, so I loved Avril Lavigne. She liked Star Wars, so I liked Star Wars. We liked Pokemon. We liked Crazy Bones.
Did you ever
we had all those hobbies together.
Did you ever play Zoom Beanies?
No, everyone talks about that, and I don't know what Zoom Beanies are.
Oh my God. Zoom Beanies? Oh, do they? They have Zoom Beanies on Google Play.
It's $9.99.
$4.99.
Oh, I thought it said $9.99. Oh, that's worth it. Zoom Beanies. Okay, what is this?
Well, Zoom Beanies looks... Okay, it started in 96. Okay, so it's 90s and early thousands. Zoom Beanies was like you create this little Zoom Beanie dude who looks like a plum with a face, and then you just like hang out and you like do stuff and you make pizza. And I loved Zoom Beanies so much.
You make pizza. I do.
And me and Monica Deanna would play Zoom Beanies all together. It's like maybe the only activity we got along doing. I'm serious. Like, we loved Zoom Beanies.
We would play like the Disney CD-ROM games together. We had the Pocahontas one. We had the Lion King one. And we had another one. And we would play those together on the computer.
You know what was the best? The Easy Bake Oven for the computer.
For the computer, we didn't have that.
I was not allowed to have a real Easy Bake Oven.
We had a real one, and like 2 Christmases ago, my parents bought us a new one.
Oh my God.
And Juliana and I baked in it like not long ago.
That's
we were like,
so
let's pull out the Easy
sweet.
Bake Oven, and we baked in it.
That's really sweet. I had one that you strap onto your keyboard on your computer.
What?
I'm serious. And then it would be like, need the dough, and there would be a pile of dough.
No,
and you would just be like,
no!
Or there would be like, squeeze the icing, and there'd be a little icing thing, and you'd be like, and squeeze it.
Wow, that's so good for kids who like can't handle the Easy Bake Oven.
I could handle it, by the way.
Clear
that up.
Just clarifying for the record.
My mom hates messes. Mm-hmm. My mom's gonna listen to this and be like, Haley, she's gonna be so mad. But she does hate a mess. So does my dad. Mm-hmm. Honestly, my dad more than my mom. Mm-hmm. So I had to have a computer one.
As long as we put down a plastic placemat on the kitchen table, we could do like whatever.
That's very nice.
We loved Play-Doh. We had so much Play-Doh. Although we had like a McDonald's set where you could like make chicken nuggets and French fries, and we had like a spaghetti thing and like all this fun Play-Doh stuff. Play-Doh was like a big treat to get to play with.
You know what was a big treat for me was my Barbies until the accident.
The accident. What's the accident?
So, my sisters and I loved playing Barbies, and then my mom would yell at us because we had a playroom, and it was always like you couldn't step anywhere because there was Barbies everywhere. And then one day she got really mad and threw them all out in the garbage. But she put them all in a container, so she meant to throw them out for real, but my dad saved them.
Oh.
He took out the whole container.
Oh.
That was like the worst day of our lives, I remember. And I didn't think about that till just now.
That's so traumatic.
It was traumatic.
Because my mom would like threaten to do. My mom would never do it, but she would threaten like I'll throw it out.
My mom just had enough.
Yeah.
We also remember our 4 Tendencies podcast. My mom told me she's a rebel. She got rebel.
Really?
So that makes a lot of sense now in hindsight.
Wow. That's crazy.
Because she was like, "Oh, my kids won't listen." Well, bye.
Wow, that's so interesting. It is like so interesting. I would love to like talk to her about that because it's like, how does a rebel raise kids who are not rebels?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Because I think because she was a rebel, she like turned us into not rebels. Well, Monica's a rebel.
You think? Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely a rebel. Deanna's not a rebel. Like, there's no way. But I'm an obliger, so I don't know how that happened. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so there's this list I found on the Odyssey, which is like obviously the best source of any information, and I think we should go
any information you ever need.
Yeah.
I love this picture of Mary-Kate and Ashley on the top
me
of it.
too.
So good.
Wait, what movie is this from? Name that movie.
Oh my god, I don't know.
The Paris one where they go to Paris.
Is it the Paris one?
Or London. Where do they go?
It's gotta be one of the European ones.
They went to multiple places in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay, so... wow, so smooth. We're gonna go through this list. 30 nostalgic things all late 90s and early 2000 kids will understand.
Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos is not even here yet. Where are you reading that?
Right there.
Oh, okay. Do you know what was better than Dunkaroos and still is? Graham crackers with frosting. No. That was my favorite pool
Dunkaroos,
snack.
ask literally anyone. Dunkaroos are the best thing ever. And my sisters and I loved them. And they don't sell them anymore.
For a while, after I got out of the pool, I would have like a Pavlovian reaction where I had to have graham crackers and frosting. I'm serious.
Oh my god.
It was a pool snack. It's a pool snack.
Pavlovian reaction.
Yeah, I have a lot of those. Keep laughing.
That's crazy. That's so funny.
Real though.
What a weird pool snack. You'd think like watermelon or like lemonade.
Yeah, literally anything.
A cheeseburger.
No.
Graham
A
crackers
cheeseburger
and
is not a
frosting.
snack, Michelle.
It's not a snack, but like it's a pool thing. Like
yeah,
you
it's
have a
pool
barbecue
thing.
around the pool, you know.
The number one thing on this list, by the way, is Tamagotchis, which I was never allowed to own.
I had one, and I killed it or something, or I couldn't figure it out.
99 cents in the App Store right now. A Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi?
Wait a minute.
I had Tamagotchi in like middle school though. I didn't have one in like when I was a kid.
I think I'm gonna get one.
It's better if you have the thing. It's more fun on that thing. I was pretty serious about it for a while. I also had one, before I had a real Tamagotchi, I had one that was just a candy case. And it looked like a Tamagotchi, but it opened up and had these little teeny tiny blue candies in it that didn't taste very good, and I don't know where they came from. But they were little blue candies, and we'd occasionally eat them.
Could you be more disappointed as a child?
No, well, we had a keychain collection. So this was within the keychain collection, and we would occasionally open it and eat the candies out of it, but I really don't know who gave it to us or how we got it or what this candy was. It looked a little bit like those things they put in, like, shoes. Those, like, silica packets and the little beans that are in them. But I don't really know.
Anyway, the next one is Bananas in Pajamas. Have you seen Bananas in Pajamas?
I have, but I think I'm too young for this.
I saw Bananas in Pajamas. Like, I just saw that there were bananas in pajamas. Like, I don't think I ever saw this show.
I didn't retain any of it. Like, I know I've seen it, but I didn't retain any
It's like
of
Gumby. You know you've
it.
seen
I know
it.
I've seen it, but it like was not my time.
Right. Mandy Moore's music career.
Oh, yeah. Candy is one of the best songs.
But I'm confused because, like, I didn't know Mandy Moore until Princess Diaries.
What?
Yeah. I mean,
That's
is that, like, a big
crazy.
deal? That was the early 2000s.
Yeah, but
Princess
she had
Diaries.
already done Walk to Remember. She did all this music.
But how old
Candy
were you?
was one of my favorite songs.
How old were you when you saw Walk to Remember?
Oh, I was older, but she had already done it before then.
Right. But my point is...
But I did know Candy before I saw Princess Diaries, so I knew who she was.
Okay. Okay.
Because I knew this when I was, like, really little.
I don't think I did.
It's still one of my favorite songs.
I did see Walk to Remember when I was way too young.
Me too.
Yeah.
I still don't like it.
No?
No.
Okay, number 4, VeggieTales.
I've never watched it.
Loved it. Lived by it. Everyone watch.
It's like a Christian cartoon.
Yeah, I went to Vacation Bible School and we would just watch VeggieTales.
I remember in CCD we like watched it once or twice, but like I never was into it. And I was like, it's talking vegetables. Like I
can literally sing songs from VeggieTales right now.
Oh, sing one.
I can't. What if it's copyrighted? We'll get in trouble.
You can sing 15 seconds of it.
Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, not there? Oh, no. Okay, that's 15 seconds. Anyway, the video store. Do you remember going to the video store?
Blockbuster, you mean?
This is pre-Blockbuster. So, no.
No.
Blockbuster, I remember. The popcorn with the Blockbuster. I mean, the popcorn. With
Oh,
the
that was my mom's signature birthday party gift.
Yeah.
For any
You
birthday
put
party I
candy,
went to,
you put a Blockbuster
we'd buy
gift
the
card.
yes,
Yeah,
the
my mom too.
popcorn bucket with the candy and the Blockbuster gift card. Every birthday I went to, I gave that gift.
Me too. Wow. Too bad we didn't know each other.
Yeah, we would have like exchanged them.
Seriously.
But do you follow the Twitter account for the last Blockbuster?
No.
It's so funny.
They're so last Blockbuster?
Yeah, and I don't know how much of the Twitter account's real. It's like independently owned.
Oh.
But it's so funny. It's like really self-deprecating, and it's just very funny.
The next one's Furbies, which horror stories about my Furbies.
I didn't have any.
My sisters and I used to put our Furby in our bathroom closet, and we would wake up in the middle of the night to it talking.
Chicken Furby!
Yeah. We hated those things.
Oh,
who
disgusting.
gave us Furbies? Who asked for them?
I didn't have any.
It was not me. Mm-mm. It had to be one of my sisters, because why would my parents get us something we didn't ask for?
What a freaky looking... It's like half chicken, half rabbit, half pig.
Ew.
Oh, they're so gross.
The next one's Mighty Beans.
Oh my god.
Did you have Mighty Beans?
I had 50 of them. My dad... This is not even 90s. This was like... 2007, 2006. So this Rice Krispies or something had this thing going where you could get the 50 pack of these Disney Mighty Beans.
Too many.
And my dad ordered them all. And we have all... This picture that I'm seeing right now is like all the Disney... We have all 50 of them. I don't know if we still do or what happened to them. We had all 50 of them. These Disney characters made into Mighty Beans.
The only Mighty Beans I ever had was from like a Happy Meal.
Oh,
Honestly,
I have never
any.
seen them other than these Disney ones that we got from the cereal.
I never was allowed to have them.
Happy Meal toys, though, we have like a whole box in my attic.
So did we.
So many Happy Meal toys.
Oh my god, we did too. The next one's Dogs and Cats, which I am remembering.
I remember dogs.
I remember
with a Z.
going to my friend's house down the street and playing this game because they had it and I didn't.
Yeah.
The Cats game. And there was a Babies game too.
Yes, there was a Babies game.
Yeah.
And I think there were newer versions. So the one we're looking at right now is a little old. Yeah. But I think there were newer versions that came out like when the Wii came out and all of that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Juicy Juice and Apple and Eve.
That's still around.
Yeah. Trudy's Time and Place House. I've never heard of this.
That's where that alligator's from?
No, that's a different alligator. You're talking about that meme?
No. No. That alligator, I recognize that alligator.
Oh.
But my cousin, when I was younger, made a book. He made like a photo book.
Oh.
And it had that alligator in it and like a bunch of other creatures that looked like that, and I guess it was from this game or whatever it is.
Interesting. Gym scooters.
Oh my god, those things you sit down on, you put your hands on the handle.
I was afraid.
You ever get your fingers run over by one of those?
No. Because I was too afraid to even go on it.
Yeah, people get crazy in that. Like the bad kid in the class would always get like too crazy, like take people out with that.
Parachutes.
Oh yeah, like in kindergarten?
Yeah, they still have that.
Yeah, they still have that. It's a very fun thing. Kids really like it.
Did you have Neopets?
No, I never really liked it. I couldn't get into it.
I loved Neopets, and like I honestly talked to so many strangers online because of Neopets.
Yeah,
that
I was a
internet
Webkins.
addiction.
I was a Webkins girl.
Ew.
But
you had to have Webkins in real life.
What?
You had to have Webkins in real life.
Yeah, that's what I loved about it.
I literally want to play Neopets right now. 14, looking up to Amanda Bynes as a powerful female role model.
That's so true.
Moody's Point, she's a great actress.
That show was one of my favorite shows, the Amanda Show, and that and All That.
Yeah.
I would be like sad when they were over.
Me too.
Because they were only a half hour long, and I would be like, that was all I get, and I wanted like 2 hours of it. I would look forward to it every time it was on. Every time I knew it was coming on, like the next hour, I was like, oh, I have to watch it. It's my favorite thing. And like, it's crazy. This girl got this show all to herself at the age of what, like 13?
Yeah. She was young.
It's amazing.
Scholastic book fairs. Very fun.
Oh my god.
Don't they still
have
the
smell of them? Like, I can still smell them.
Yeah, you can smell them.
I never bought a book.
I did.
That's not true. I bought a couple books, but I mostly bought pencils and pencil grips and posters.
Oh, the fuzzy pencils.
Yeah. And the posters, I would buy puppy posters. And my mom would be like, why did you come home with this poster? I gave you $10 and
never
you came with
disappoint my mother like that.
But I love
She
puppy
would
posters.
murder me.
I did occasionally buy books.
She'd be like, Haley, you know I didn't give you money for that. I'd come home with
But then it's like it sits on my wall. It's these beautiful puppies.
No. I'd come home with like a new pencil sharpener. She'd be like, "Don't you have 5 already?"
Do you remember the school store?
Yeah.
You could like save up your extra like dime from every time you bought lunch.
Yep.
And then you'd eventually have 50 cents and you could buy like a pen.
Like what am I gonna do with an additional pen? Nothing.
An eraser. Like
16 is special announcements. They came after lunch announcements and before the Pledge of Allegiance. We never had lunch announcements though. Did you?
We didn't have lunch. We had beginning of day announcements and end of day announcements.
Yeah, we had that too. Wonder Balls.
Oh yeah,
The
they're illegal
with
now,
the stuff
right?
inside. No, that's Kinder Eggs.
Oh, they're legal though now.
Yeah.
But Wonder Balls got rid of them.
Yeah, they just aren't made. But they're gross anyway.
We liked them. We would always ask for them like in line at the supermarket.
Oh, I was not allowed. Red Rover, never played.
Oh, we played that with my cousins. It gets crazy because we would play like. I have so many cousins that the age range is like currently newborn to like to like 40s.
That's crazy.
I have like over 30 cousins, and so we would play at Easter. We'd play Red Rover and we play British Bulldog. And Red Rover is you all stand in a line and you say Red Rover, send blank over. And so you have 2 teams and you're going to send someone over and you have a wall of people and they have to try and get through the wall of people. So it would be like little like 10-year-old me running to a wall of like 22-year-old cousins and like
that had to be fun.
A mix of like a bunch of people. So it was like big people and small people all in a line. It was just like very fun, but it was it wasn't like a bunch of kids playing it. It was like adults and like babies playing this game together.
Next one's turtle sandboxes. Remember these turtles?
We had one.
Plastic turtle sandboxes.
We had one.
So I didn't have one, but they had one in my church. Mm-hmm. Or maybe I did have one and they also had one in my church. TBD.
The sandboxes were such a treat.
Go-Gurt.
I never liked them because they always cut the inside of my mouth.
Okay. Oh, I get it.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
the plastic.
yeah. I love
That's like
Go-Gurt.
a really stupid problem.
Go-Gurt is so bad for you. Whoever invented Go-Gurt, dumb.
That's dumb.
Heinz purple and green ketchup, also very bad for you.
Oh my god! My sister and I were talking about this like waffle crisp.
Stop. That's the next one.
Oh my god! Wait, this is crazy. Okay, the purple and green ketchup. We did convince my mom one time to buy the purple one.
Same. We had it once.
And we had it. We had it one time, and never again did we have it.
That's probably why it stopped being made.
Yeah,
because everyone bought it one time.
You picked your color, purple or green, and you never bought it again because it was like you satisfied your kids, and they would never ask again, and that's the end. But we do need to move on to waffle crisp because it's legitimately like I'm getting emotional. It's my favorite cereal. In the
never
whole
had
world.
it, but I did have berry kicks.
I forgot about berry
kicks. Berry kicks.
Oh my god!
Wait, can we talk about why some of the berry kicks are berries and some are just round kicks?
I don't know.
What did those taste like? Just sugar?
Just kicks. You've never had plain kicks? They still make those.
Oh, no.
They're just a popped corn cereal. And then the berry. Oh my god.
Michelle's gonna cry. I'm gonna cry.
It's legit my favorite cereal. So when we were in Canada this summer, they sold French toast cereal, and it was like very similar.
Is that waffle?
To waffle crisp, because they also made French toast crisp or whatever, and it was similar, but nothing matches the taste of waffle crisp.
I never had it.
Honestly, it's the best. We would go through a box of it so fast because it was like such a treat.
Yeah.
That it was like we needed it for breakfast and dessert.
The next one is all of these TV shows I'm about to list.
Oh no.
Big Comfy Couch.
Yep.
Molly.
Alyssa was obsessed with that.
Bear in the Big Blue House. I hated this show.
That's the one that makes me cry.
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Juliana was the PBS kid.
Dragon Tales.
Yeah, meh.
Worst show.
It was a little after our time.
I hated Dragon Tales. Caillou.
After our time.
No.
You liked it? I hated it. I thought he was so annoying.
Little Bear.
I liked Little Bear.
I never saw Franklin.
I liked Franklin.
I don't think I saw Roly Poly Oly.
Yeah, I like that one.
He's the smartest kid in town or whatever.
What is it? He's small and square and round. Oh yeah, he's the smartest kid in town. It's like later.
Oh, okay, good.
I don't know. It was a good show.
Blue's Clues.
Yes,
obviously.
obsessed.
Good. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Never really watched a lot.
I watched it.
Reading Rainbow, know what it was, didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
knew what it was, sort of watched it.
Between
not
the
really.
Lines, always saw the commercials, never watched it.
Yeah, true. Mm-hmm.
Zaboomafoo,
Loved it.
never heard of
Loved it. Zubumafu. I think they spelled it wrong. The
Never heard of
monkey.
Never heard of it.
What? Oh my
Maggie
God.
and the Ferocious Beast. I wanted to
Wait,
be
that
Maggie.
sounds... Wait, what is that? Can you look that up so I can see it?
Maggie and the Ferocious Beast.
Yeah, I remember it, but I don't...
The Ferocious Beast had those spots.
What?
Remember, and she would take the spots off.
Oh, yeah!
So cute.
I didn't really watch that one, though. I think that was slightly after our time.
Little Bill.
I loved Little
I
Bill.
didn't really watch. Kim Possible.
Yes.
Teletubbies.
Yes.
Teletubbies, I still want to try that pink goo from Teletubbies.
At this beach, we would make it out of really wet sand, and we'd say, it's Tubby Custard, Tubby Custard. Because they had, like, British accents, all of them.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yes, you have to say a laboratory.
Arthur, Aardvark. Obviously, I'm still obsessed with Arthur.
Yeah, so good.
Rugrats, my
Yes.
favorite show on TV. The Proud Family,
Yes,
very good.
very good.
Hey Arnold, they're making a movie, very excited. Rocket Power, do.
I had the video game, I had the Game Boy video game.
Yeah. Sagwa,
I didn't like Sagwa. It's a Siamese cat.
no.
I didn't like
Wild
Sagwa that much.
Thornberries, I hated, then I loved, then I hated,
I liked
then
it.
I liked.
I was like meh about it.
Powerpuff Girls, my fave.
I liked it.
Who are you? What Powerpuff Girl? Bubbles.
Bubbles, yeah.
I'm Buttercup. Cat Dog. People think I'm Blossom.
Wait, hold on. Blossom is the red one.
Yeah.
Buttercup is the green one.
Oh, people think I'm Buttercup, but I am Blossom. Is what I mean. Blossom, Powerpuff. Right? Like
Blossom is the pink one.
Buttercup's the green.
Buttercup's the green one. Bubbles is the blue one. I'm definitely Bubbles.
You're definitely Bubbles. I thought I was Blossom. People think I'm Buttercup.
I think you can waver between.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's very true.
But I would say probably more of a Blossom.
Thank you. Cat Dog freaked me out, but I loved it.
I did love Cat Dog.
Lizzie McGuire.
Yes, obviously.
Even Stevens.
Uh-huh.
That's so Raven.
Yes.
You don't
Did you
even,
ever
like,
watch
have to ask me.
Real Monsters?
Yes.
Yes.
I didn't like it.
Or Angry Beavers?
Yes. Angry Beavers I loved.
I
Why?
loved Angry Beavers.
I don't know why I loved
Did you ever watch Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yes.
Ed,
I didn't
and
like
Eddie?
it. Ed and Eddie. Why did I like that? Wait, there was this like game on CartoonNetwork.com where you're like Ed and Eddie, or no, you're like a Cartoon Network character and you have to like go do tasks, and I still want to play it. What was it? I don't know. I played a lot of games. 24. The smell of school bus leather.
Ugh! The
Disgusting.
New Jersey Transit still smells like that, so it's not reminiscent for me.
No, going to the fireworks in our hometown. That's what that smells like.
Oh my god.
25. Snap bracelets.
Yes.
26. The outfits that your mom would dress you in. I don't know. I was pretty opinionated.
Yeah. I didn't hate the clothes my mom picked out for me. I was pretty
27.
okay with it.
Squirts.
Oh, squirts. Oh no.
Hate a squirt. Still hate a squirt. Know they're back in style. Do not like
No more squirts.
28.
Yeah.
Inflatable chairs. Yeah.
Inflatable chairs.
Were you allowed to have them?
I did. I had a big comfy couch from Blue's Clues. It was an inflatable big comfy couch,
That's
and I
really
had
nice.
a handy dandy notebook to go with it.
I had a purple one, and then we popped it, and my mom was like, "That's it."
Yeah, no more. Yeah, once they were popped, there was no more.
Shel Silverstein wrote a sign.
Oh, yeah. I would always
love
take that
it.
out from the library.
That was my favorite. 30. The boy bands, the girl groups, and S Club 7.
Yep.
S Club 7.
Yeah. I remember S Club 7, but what did they sing?
I don't even know what that is.
Was it the Australian one?
Maybe. Well, you remember Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, Spice
Obviously.
Girls, Destiny's Child, yeah.
Sugar Ray.
Oh, it was British, BBC.
Oh, it was British.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you also see did you have Skechers, Heelys,
Mm-hmm.
Lip Smackers,
Yep.
Polly Pocket?
Oh, I was obsessed with Polly Pockets.
Still am. Lisa Frank, I
Yep.
hated. Skip
I had Lisa Frank. And
Skip-Its,
Skip-Its.
I'd never liked because my feet are too big to fit in the
I didn't like Skip-Its because I just wasn't good at it. But I had Skechers, I had Heelys, I begged for them for the longest time and used them 4 times. Lip Smackers, always the soda flavored ones.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Polly Pockets, we have You know the things that mattresses come in? Mm-hmm. Not mattresses, like bedspreads and like comforter sets come in?
whole thing with Polly Pockets.
Filled. One of those things with Polly Pockets. Me and Juliana were obsessed. Polly. Oh my gosh, so fun.
I loved it.
Wow, I can't look at that picture of Waffle Crisp
I'm
anymore.
sad about
this.
It. I want to go back.
Me too. Can we like see if we can order Waffle Crisp somewhere? Because I'm really upset about it.
Michelle and I have to go because we're about to buy Tamagotchis on our in the App Store. Bye. So if you like this podcast, please share with your friends. This was such a fun one.
Yeah,
and
maybe
not
like one of my favorites
only
so
because
far.
we were like over bottle deep wine.
Yeah.
But it was really fun.
It was fun.
Thanks for listening. You know where you can find us. SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, Google Play maybe.
Probably.
Instagram, Facebook.
Email
our
us.
Gmail. Someone hang out with us at gmail.com. If you have any suggestions of what you want to see us do, that'd be amazing because we both work full time now, so it's like hard to come up with ideas. Except it's not that hard.
It's like alright. We're doing okay.
We're doing fine, but it would be easier if you did it.
Or if there's little memories we didn't mention of the 90s and early 2000s, like drop them in the comments because we'd love to like keep reminiscing.
Remember to create a unique username if you
want to write a review.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Bye.